Hello, 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 and thank you for tuning in for Dantean Energy Presents numero 19. Thank you very much for joining me in this present moment of our life, or any moment we may be tuning in. This is Dantean Energy Presents, and I am Dan, your host/coach. Each Dantean Energy Presents is approximately 30 minutes. It consists of a introduction and warm-up, and then we do a topic of discussion, then a guided meditation, and then finally some parting wisdom. Ready? So let's go ahead and get started with our tune in and tune up. So what we do here is any form of expressive movement that feels good for you. It could be tapping, could be dancing, could be shaking, whatever feels right, as we introduce today's topic, nations. May I allow nations. May I appreciate nations. May I understand nations. And may I let go of nations. May I allow, appreciate, understand, let go. May I allow, appreciate, understand, let go. May I allow, appreciate, understand, let go of nations. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed that little introduction. No right ways to do it, no wrong ways to do it. Simply shake it all up from whatever you're doing just a couple moments before. And now we sit in stillness for just a moment, and as we do so, it's a perfect opportunity to set an intention or a dedication for whatever kind of purpose for your practice. We set this intention with a deep breath in, long, deep breath out. And now, the valuable reminder, the real meditation is how you live your life. Wise words of Jon Kabat-Zinn. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. So today's topic of discussion is nations. Nations, nations, nations. So what is a nation? Well, one definition is a large united body of... Reiterate that. One definition of a nation is a large united body of people. Interesting. And another definition is a particular country or territory. One definition for a nation is a particular country or territory. So you can see how maybe the first definition is a little bit more broad, and then the second one, particular. Why do we care about nations? Well, for one, it can provide understanding. When we start to see the greater context or the additional context of what's going on in each of our individual lives, we start to be able to understand and come to a deeper or perhaps more humble place to provide insight. Furthermore, non-judgment. When we begin to look at everyone's kind of programming and we'll say operating system that comes from a nation or whatever, we're able to now extend non-judgment or perhaps non-reactivity to this situation. And lastly, insight. So it can provide understanding or can provide information on how we are as individuals, but furthermore, it can also show how we are interconnected. And additionally, it can also show the impermanence of everything. So we can see how, as a nation, we're interconnected, but also how nations have changed. America's been around for 200 years. Many other countries have come on the identities with that. How do we understand nations? Well, one great way is to study. And there's no right or wrong way to study nations and information regarding it. But study is a wonderful way. Traveling. Traveling is a wonderful, wonderful way to understand nations and get experiences that deepen our knowledge and basis and foundation for what a nation is. And finally, meditation And by meditation, I mean trying to live in the present and seeing life as it truly is. That's what it means to meditate to me. And I think when we approach any kind of situation or moment with the state of meditation, we can also gain perhaps some knowledge or information about nature, influence our personal, collective existence. Today, more than ever, life must be characterized by a sense of universal responsibility, not only nation to nation and human to human, but also human to other forms of. I think this is a poignant reminder, especially given the context of everything we have going on right now. Let's quote Dalai Lama. Beautiful. And now, we will be doing a meditation on nation. That rhymes. So find yourself into a comfortable meditative position, whatever that means for you. Your posture or position in meditation may be the object of your meditation. Let's first begin to pay attention to life as it is. Perhaps first starting with our visual field, seeing what we see. Now tuning into our auditory field, hearing what we hear. Next, tuning into whatever we're touching, perhaps feeling the points of contact, fabric on our skin, whatever we're touching. Now tuning into whatever we may smell. Seeing how many different smells we can actually note. My cat just used the litter box, so makes it easy. And finally, whatever we may taste. Tuning in, whatever we may taste, allowing and accepting that experience. Good. Now feeling ourselves in space, our orientation in space, upward, downward. And finally turning inward, our inner sense. And as we begin to turn inward, now is a perfect opportunity to gently close your eyes if you are so inclined, or perhaps a gentle And as we begin, let us begin first with the foundation of the breath. Simply breathe in. Paying attention to the experience of the breath. There is no right way to breathe, no wrong way to breathe. There's nothing you could, should, or would be doing right. Simply breathe in. Perhaps noticing wherever we feel the breath the most. Tuning into there for just a couple moments. And then expanding our breath. Feeling the wholeness and cycle of breath. The in-breath. The out-breath. Perhaps a moment of stillness. Feeling the breath from our head to our chest, all the way down into our bellies. Soft belly, gentle belly breathing. Good. And as we continue to maintain some attention on the breath, let's begin to introduce into our conscious awareness nation. There is no right way to nation, no wrong way to nation. simply bring into your conscious awareness nation for you. As we continue to maintain nation in our awareness, let us interweave it with the breath. The breath of nation. Nation of the breath. Breath and nation. No breath, no nation. Good. Now we'll continue to expand our conscious awareness from the breath throughout our body, tuning into the physical sensations that is us. Perhaps doing a brief body scan. You may want to start with the fingertips, like an energetic handshake, going up through the hands and wrists, up to the elbows, biceps, triceps, shoulders, perhaps all the way up through the neck, releasing any tension in the jaw and face and eyes, scalp, noticing whatever your tongue is doing. Slowly working down the neck, feeling the chest, the upper back, the lower back, and the belly. Feeling your sit bones, points of contact, your legs, knees, calves, shins, feet, all the way down to your toes. Now feeling, if you can feel as much as your body as you are able, from your head to your toes, perhaps circling around through your fingertips and back up again. Tuning in to whatever we may be feeling in the body now. Feeling the wholeness of body and any particular sensations we may be feeling. Turning towards them with allowance and acceptance and appreciation. If perhaps we're not feeling anything at all, noting that too. No matter what we're feeling, let us turn towards those physical sensations with love and kindness. Good. And now, let's reintroduce into our conscious awareness nation. And this time, let us overlay nation with the body. Feeling the body of nation. Nation of the body. Feeling nations in your body. Feeling bodies of nations. Body.